welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So first of all, Happy New Year to you guys, and I also want to apologize for not uploading in a while. Like, I know I've been doing pretty well with this consistency thing. Give me a hand, give me a hand. I've really been trying to make sure that I upload a video every single Friday, but December has just been hard, guys. Like, December is a hard time to actually film because, yeah, life happens. So I've been gone for, I think, like maybe 3-4 weeks. Like, I haven't filmed in about 3 or 4 weeks, but I'm back and I'm better. I've actually got a whole lot of content, and if this is your first time watching my video, then thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are a subscriber, you guys bless my heart, man. Like, you bless my heart. Thank you so much for supporting me. And yeah, so in this video, as you can tell from the title, I'll be talking about 2018 and what that has been like. And this is going to be a chit-chatty video, so please go ahead and grab a cup of coffee or tea or water or juice or whatever it is that you like drinking. And if you're interested in hearing what my year was like, then definitely keep watching. Okay, so let's talk about 2018, guys. It was so real, hey? Like, this last year, I was gonna say this year because the whole concept that we're in a new year still hasn't kicked in, but this last year was hectic, hey? And I think for a lot of people complained that 2018 was hard, and 2018, like, they went through the most. And for me, I feel like 2018 was a bit of both worlds, like, I had my hard seasons, but it was also like really, really good. Like, I could safely say that 2018 was one of my best years so far. Like, even though it was hard and there was a lot that happened that I wished didn't happen, at the same time, I'm just kind of like, okay, there are a lot of things that I can be grateful for. So that's what this video is kind of about. Like, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys some of the lessons I learned in 2018 and just giving you a general overview of what my year kind of looked like. Okay, first I'll share with you guys a lesson that I learned in 2018, like a really prominent lesson, and that was, okay, so I read this blog post recently. It's by Diana, who I filmed a video with earlier on today, which is really cool. I'll share with you guys that video soon. Should be coming up on this channel probably next after this video. Yeah, so look out for that. But anyway, there was this quote that she had that she talked about choosing your tribe wisely. I'll leave the link to that blog post in the description box down below. But she talks about choosing your tribe wisely, and I think that I learned that, like, practically in 2018, because it was just like one of those things where it's like, okay, I had to be so aware of the people that are in my life. Like, it just, like, those moments where you share something with someone and then the next thing you hear is like all over, like it's spread. Yo, guys, that is not fun, and that is really, like, it sucks when things like that happen. So one of the major lessons I learned in 2018 is just like, it's something that I knew, but it was like, it came back and hit me in the face. So it was like a reminder where it was like, Trey, just be careful who you share what's going on in your life with, and what you share with who. Like, I just have to be super, super careful what I'm sharing or what I'm making public, because you just never know people's intentions, Like, you could think, oh, I'm just sharing this in good faith, or I'm just sharing this in passing. And even for that person, they could go on and share with the next person just in passing as well. But it's like, oh, that was like, I was kind of telling you that in private, Like, I didn't mean for it to go out to the whole world. So yeah, that was one of the harsh lessons that I learned in 2018. It was like, so something that I've really, really been loving, and I think that hopefully in this year, in 2019, I'll do a bit more share with you guys a bit more on this channel, is personal growth. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, first of all, like, I think I've mentioned this a lot on this channel, like, important things for you to do in life. Take the love languages test, take the personality test, take the temperament test. If you haven't done those yet, girl or guy, what are you waiting for? Like, go ahead and do those, because it really helps you get to know yourself better. But yeah, personal growth for me was really a thing in 2018. Like, I really just took the extra mile, or went the extra step, to make sure that I am making sure that I'm growing personally. So as a Christian, it's very easy to just be so focused on, like, spiritual growth, and like making sure you're praying, and making sure you're reading, and making sure reading your Bible, making sure you're going to church, and all of that great stuff, which, I mean, it's awesome to do all of those things, but sometimes I feel like we don't take time to work on our personality or our character. Like, am I bettering myself as a person? So that's something that I really took time to just think about in 2018 and just be intentional about bettering myself. So one of the things that I'm so glad I grasped, you guys, like I'm so proud of myself. It's one of those things that I'm just like, oh, I'm like clapping for myself right now. But one of the things that I mastered was not texting in class. And I know for some of you guys, you're thinking, "Ah, well, obviously you switch off your phone when you go to class or whatever." For those of you guys that are, more disciplined than the rest of us in life, that wasn't like for me, like that was an actual, like a battle. Like I had to be super intentional about doing that. Like I actually had to set a goal. So I put it on my phone. If you haven't watched my setting goals video that I did, I'll link it in the description box down below so that you can go and watch it as well. But yeah, like I had to put it on my phone and be like, Trey, this is what we're working on this week. We're working on not texting in class, because it's just like I generally like texting quite a lot. And so yeah, like even in class, it's like, especially when the lecturer is being like boring, or like I feel like the lecturer is going on about things that I already know, or I don't know, when people are just like, when you just feel like you're not necessarily being very productive, the temptation is just to like, text. But I had to be like, okay, like, and also for me, you know how people say that like your focus goes away when you text or when you, yeah. But for me, it's like, I just like, I believed in it. I'm way above that, like, I can focus on what the lecturer is saying and still text, like, I got this, boo, I got this. But the reality is, you won't, like, yeah, you need to focus on one thing at one time. So yeah, I kind of had to go through that, learning that, okay, Trey, put the phone away, it's time for class. It's only an hour or 2 hours when you have those 2-hour lectures. But guys, it was hard. Hey, it was actually really, really hard. Like I had to train myself, like, girl, you really have to be intentional. Like if you want to change in certain areas of your life, you're gonna have to be really, really intentional. So I had to do that with texting, and I kind of mastered it for the most part. Like I'm better. I won't say I'm 100%. Like, there's some of those like super boring lectures where you're just like, okay, there's nothing that I'm actually doing in this class. Like I could pretty much figure this thing out on my own and just like, get the notes and be able to study and pass this class. So in those classes, it's been extremely hard for me to be like, Trey, don't text. Like, just put the phone away, put it in your bag. Yeah, switch it off, put it on airplane mode, things like that. So, but for the most part, like, I think I mastered it pretty well. Like, I used to be really bad at it. Like, I'd always get into class and text the whole lesson. But yeah, I think that in 2018, I kind of, chicka-ching. But yeah, I think I did really well in that area. So that's another thing that is a highlight of my 2018. And then if you've been following me on my social media, it's like the other things. Oh, guys, by the way, good news. So I've been thinking about it for quite some time, and I think I mentioned it on this channel at some point. I don't know in which video, but in some video, I talked about how I didn't really share my social media handles because I just didn't see the point. But now, guess what? Your girl's gonna do that. So I will leave my Instagram handle somewhere in this video. And yeah, I think for now, let's just start with Instagram. And then as we build up, as I get more comfortable with opening up my life that much to everyone, I'll also leave my Facebook and just everything else. I always leave my email, by the way, if you ever want to email me. My email is almost in all my videos. I try to make sure that it's in the description box, so you can always email me. But now you can also check me out on Instagram. Go follow your girl. Follow anyway. And like as well. Don't just follow and then don't like my post. Like, what's the point of that? Anyway, another thing that I learned in 2018 was, I can't really say that this was a lesson, but another resolve, I guess, that I made in 2018 was I've just decided to take this whole like social media thing like far. I'm being serious, you guys. So this year, 2019, please expect like a whole lot of videos. So like we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Please do the things, share this video, share this channel, guys. Let's grow this channel thing. Because in this video that I'm telling you that I did with Diana, we also talked about like vlogging in Malawi and all of that. So for me, like I've just realized that I really have a passion for this YouTube thing and becoming like a social media influencer, but I can't do that with you guys' help. So for 2019, this is also like in this video, I didn't say this in the beginning, but we're also kind of talking about what's going on in 2019 on my channel and all of that. And one of those things is how I am going to post more. See, memory, guys, pray for the girl, because the memory, it's just like, it kind of sucks. It lets me down sometimes. But anyway, yes, posting. I just want to be more active on my social media handles and stuff like that. Social media platforms, I think that's the word. Yeah. I want to be more active there and interacting with you guys more. I started doing Facebook Lives recently. Let me not say I started doing Facebook Lives as if it's something that I've done a lot. I've only done 2 so far. But hey, it's a step, right? For someone who had never done a live. I mean, did 2 lives last year in 2018. Hopefully, if you guys want to see more of those, then I'll do more live videos. And someone spoke to me about how Instagram is better in terms of live. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've ever done a live video. Like, do you prefer Facebook or Instagram, or if you've even done a YouTube live video, like which social media platform do you prefer? So yeah, anyway, in 2019, guys, we're going hard. Like, what I'm trying to say is your girl is like really gonna try her best with, like, you know, background. I'm trying to work on that, and lighting, investing in just making sure that I'm giving you guys top-notch quality on this channel. So yeah, please support a sister girl, because Mina, I'm putting in my effort. I'm trying to, like, you know, help you guys out and speak to you guys, and, you know, like, let you guys in on my life, which you seem to enjoy, you know, watching me do that kind of thing. So I need you guys, like, to reciprocate the love, okay? Show your sister girl some love. And I'm just like working at being more authentic in front of the camera. Like, if you can tell in this video, you know, I'm just like, it's really chilled. So that's why I'm being like really, you know, like chit chatty and all of that. But yeah, all I'm trying to say is 2019, I'm really trying my best to upload more frequently. Like, I'm going to try to make sure, the goal is every single Friday of 2019, I'm going to upload a video for you guys. Pray for a sister, because that ain't easy. Like, but I've got some good content for you guys. I've already been thinking about it, like what I'm gonna do. So look out for the, you know, upcoming content. But I need you guys to actually help me out and spread this love. Like, you know, share. You can never share enough times. Just keep sharing on your WhatsApp statuses, on Facebook, on whatever social, whatever you use, share. So let's grow this YouTube channel. And the reason I want to grow my YouTube channel is not just for me to, like, you know, become famous and popular, because that's not really the point. But again, something I talked about in the next video that's coming up this coming Friday, well, after this video, is how I'm really passionate about growing the YouTube space in Malawi. Like, when I look at other African countries and how a lot of people have just adopted the whole YouTube thing, vlogging, blogging, all of that, I want the same to happen in Malawi. Like, I want us to become a country that is also, you know, in the know-how about, you know, what it's like to be a vlogger, what it's like to be on the YouTube space. And guys, it has perks. Like, if you want me to do a video about the perks of being a YouTuber, guys, it gives you that shmoney. So if you're interested in that, I can do a video on that, like the perks of being a YouTuber in terms of money. But yeah, honestly, seriously, I really want to grow this whole YouTube space in Malawi, but I can't do that without you guys' support. So support a sister, share the content, you know, let's grow this channel in 2019. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys want me to give you guys, so that I can start planning now and working towards getting that stuff for you guys, or for the winner of that giveaway. So yeah, at the end of this, not at the end, when we get to 500 subscribers, your girl's gonna do a giveaway. Sorry, disclaimer, let me put it there, because I know that not everybody who watches me is in Malawi. At the moment, I can only manage to deliver to Malawians. So yes, when I do the giveaway, it will only be for people that are in Malawi. Sorry if you're watching me outside of Malawi, but yeah, that's that. So yeah, the story is, I had a friend of mine visiting me from South Africa, which, like, it meant the world to me, because it was like, oh my gosh, someone came all the way from, like, South Africa, which you might be thinking, South Africa, Malawi, it's not that far. But just for me, the thought that you spent money, you saved up, you got a ticket, you came to see me, and, you know, like, we did things together. Like, for me, it just, it meant the world to me. So anyway, she came, and I remember in the beginning, like, when she told me she was coming, I was just like, yay! But at the same time, I was also like, dear Jesus, how am I gonna afford to host her? Like, at this moment in time, I was like low on cash, guys. Like, I didn't have any money. I didn't know how it was gonna work. Because, like, obviously, if someone is coming to visit you, you kind of want to, you know, travel around your country. It's not like you're just gonna be sitting in the house all day long staring at each other. And she came, and it was like I took a leap of faith. I was like, you know what, God, she's coming. At this point, she's already told me she's booked her ticket. There's no like two ways about it. She's coming, and I have to show her around the country, you know. I can't just be sitting staring at her every day that she's in Malawi. What's the point of that? So we had planned to go to the lake and planned to just travel around and do some awesome things. But like we were planning when your girl had zero cash. And it was like, for me, it was like, at least she's put in money already for her ticket and coming and all of that. I also kind of have to meet her halfway. So I had like zero cash, and I was just like, God, how am I going to do this? But guys, can I tell you how God came through? Like, God came through for your girl. Like, just if I'm to go into the details of it, like, it's gonna take a long time, and this video will end up being longer than it should be. But like, God really just came through. We managed, like, that trip happened with no struggles. One of the hugest testimonies for me, hugest, I don't even think that's a word, biggest testimonies for me was that, like, we went. So okay, I had pre-booked this place that we were gonna stay at the lake, and then I found out that like they like don't have hot water, which I was like, are you joking? Like, is this a joke? Are you being serious right now? Like, I'm gonna pay you guys to come and shower at your place in cold water. It just didn't make sense to me. I might like, why? Why should I be paying to shower in cold water? Didn't make sense to me. So, but the thing is, at the time I realized that was the day that we had already left. We were like on our way to the lake, and I realized that in the car on the trip. So now we're in the car, and here I am trying to make calls, like trying to figure out, okay, where are we gonna stay? You know. So anyway, we decided, you know what, like, it wasn't working. We decided we're just gonna stop somewhere and try and just hope and believe that it's gonna work out. And it was late. It was like about like 6 p.m. or something, which I guess is not that late, but if you're in an area where you're not really familiar with, you kind of don't want to be driving around late and all of that. And I wasn't driving, she was driving, and she's not from Malawi. It was just the whole dynamic of it was like, we just needed a place to stay. So anyway, we get to this place, and they're super, super expensive, like way out of our budget. So let's say, I can't remember exact figures, but let's say like about, let's just say they were charging us $100 per night, which we didn't have. It wasn't really $100, but as I said, just a figure. So yeah, they were like, okay, this is how much we're charging. And we were like, okay, bye. Like, we don't have that kind of money. So he's like, so the guy says to me at the reception, he's like, okay, how much did you have? And we're like, nothing close to that. Like, we have nothing close to that. So then he's like, okay, no, tell me, how much do you have? And I'm like, okay, let's say $20. What we have is $20. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll give you a room. And we looked at each other, and we looked at him, and we looked at each other, and we looked at him, and we're like, wait, for real? Like, for real? Like, is this like a scam? Like, wait, you are going to take $80 off to give us a room? Like, this is like grace on a whole, like, this is God. We really saw God, because it was like, that made no sense. And the room was big. We had hot water, because like, isn't that what you should have when you're paying to stay at a place, a hotel, a lodge, whatever? So anyway, my point is, that was just a quick testimony of like 2018, like I just saw God. So for 2019, my advice to you guys is just take a leap of faith and believe God for the unbelievable. Or yeah, the things that just don't make sense, believe God, because for me, that's kind of what I had to do. Basically, that was one of my 2018 highlights. She came to visit me, and God came through, and everything in that trip worked out, and it was amazing. So yeah, for 2019, guys, believe God, like have crazy faith, like just believe God, and if it's in his plan, it's gonna happen. So another thing is, for me, when I was praying for her coming, I was like, God, I just want everything to happen to be orchestrated by you. I don't want it to just be a trip. Like, I want you to be present in all of it. So also, don't just like be believing God for things that he's not in, because it's not gonna work, you know. You need to believe God for the things that are according to his will for your life. So yeah, that is my 2018 in a wrap video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, like 2019, some of the things to expect in 2019. And yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you want to see more of these type of chit-chatty videos in the comment section. Guys, comment. Like, there's a comment section for you guys. Like, I don't understand you people who will WhatsApp me. You're like, hey, I watched your video, it's great. Nah. And then you give me feedback. Like, that's amazing. Thank you for reaching out to me. But there's a comment section for you to do that. So why don't you just use it? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.